YouTube family, it's your girl Leah, back again with another video. In today's video, as you can see, is my budget-friendly filming and equipment and everything that goes into making a Leah Levon channel on a budget. You guys know I'm a cheapista. I'm affordable. I'm all about budget. I'm all about doing things that look good. So good. If you guys see my boohoo, when I be wearing my boohoo clothes, I be looking so good, but it be on a budget. That's what this is, but in terms of how I create my content affordably. What that means in terms of camera, what that means in terms of lighting, what that means in terms of backdrops. Because although I film on these steps, I've had several instances where I've filmed on backdrops and you guys never saw those videos because I hated them. But I'll go through all that in this video. Now, first things first, filming. How do I actually film things and make them look good for you as cheaply as I do? Now, you guys, I will insert a picture of the camera I'm filming on right now. You guys can't see it, of course, right now because I'm filming on it. How much do you think this camera costs? So many people spend $500 on camera equipment. No, not Leah Levon. This camera cost me, and this is my actual purchase order from Amazon, $249. Or I don't know, maybe I'm lying. Maybe it's 200 something else. I'll insert, you guys can see right now. It cost me below 300. I don't know that much. And this is the camera. This is the quality. It's 180p. This is what I have. But what did I start with? What did I start with on this channel? An iPad. My first few videos are filmed on iPads. So if you guys go back and look, I'll insert right now my first ever video filmed on an iPad, have over 10,000 views on that video. My GoPro, which I think is my most impressively filmed video on the iPad where I did it effectively, I filmed on the iPad, and I'll insert that video up so you can see a complete video that's filmed start to finish on just an iPad. I just picked up my iPad, not the best quality, but I was able to push out some amazing content that a lot of my videos that were filmed on this iPad have over 10,000 views on them. That made me realize, okay, this is what I want to do. Now it's time to invest into a camera, and that's the camera that I have right now. So yes, if you have to start with something, definitely start with what you already have. I already had an iPad. I just started on that, realized that's what I wanted to do, and then bought a camera. Do not start off, you do not have to start off buying the biggest tech. If you don't pop into your mind and say, hey, I want to start a channel. Okay, that means I have to buy a Canon, 70, and I have to spend like $600. No. Start on something small to make sure this is something that you want to do, and then invest into higher end things. And I say higher end things, and my camera still is under $300. And I've been filming on it for almost a year at this point. I think I got it maybe 4 months into my YouTube journey. Now, also you can film on your phone. So I'm filming right now on my phone. You guys can't see, but I'm looking into my phone right now. Hi, you guys out there. I'm filming on my phone now. This is showing you the quality on a phone. Now, you have to use the rear-facing camera on a phone. You cannot use the front-facing. You can, but to have effective quality, I always suggest using the rear-facing method on the phone. Now, a phone, I have the iPhone 6S, just the regular 6S, and it has 4K quality. So it has even greater quality than the camera that I use. The camera that I use only has 1080p quality. So your phone is an amazing resource. The only reason I can't film on my phone is because my phone only has 32 gig storage, and I'm always almost at capacity on my storage. But just to give you guys an idea of what it feels like filming on a phone, this is what it looks like. Hi, now back to my camera. Right now, you guys know recently I bought the Sony A500. Now, you would think I use this a lot more because I actually bought this recently. I actually don't use this camera as often as I could. Now, I'll replace the camera that I'm using right now with this just to kind of give you an idea how this looks. So this is me filming on the Sony A500 camera. Now, of course, the camera that I just was using was the Samsung NYX Mini. This is a camera that I use for the most part. The only reason I don't film with this camera more, and I'll insert the price of it right now, I think it was below 400, maybe even below 300. I'll insert the price right now. The only reason I don't film with this one, if you can see, the lighting is off with this one. I don't know what it is, and I have to play around more with this camera. Admittedly, so when I pick up this camera, I can film and go with it. This one I need to play around with the settings. The only video that I have filmed in complete totalcy with this camera is my vlog for my Orlando birthday trip, so I'll insert that video up above so it'll give you an idea. I think this camera does an amazing job at outdoor shots. It can take my pictures. Every picture that I post on IG a lot of the times is with this camera. I just cannot get the settings right to be able to film a whole video for you guys and it look right. So that's why I don't use my Sony A5000, just because I I can't figure out, and I need to have like a whole day where I sit around and play around with the settings. But this video is an option for you, but just because I hate the quality of this so much, I'm just gonna go back to my handy dandy Samsung Nex Mini. So now we're back to the regularly scheduled program. Like I say, when you're starting out, a phone is good. Your phone can do the trick. This phone records better than my actual camera. This phone is like, you're sleeping on your phone if you're not using your phone right, but you have to use the rear facing. So many people want to see themselves. They're like, oh, I gotta do front facing because I have to see myself. It's not important when you're starting out. The most more important is quality. Quality over just having the ability to see yourself. You'll get used to not being able to see yourself. When I started with my iPad, it did feel tricky, but I put a mirror behind my iPad and I was able to film with my iPad and look at myself in the mirror that was behind me, just because I wanted something that was higher quality. Next thing that goes with camera, I would say, is having a tripod. If you start out, when I started off leaning, my first ever video is my iPad leaning on something to hold it up. Now I quickly got a tripod. Tripods aren't that expensive, so I say invest in a tripod if you can early on. Just order your tripod off that. You can have attachments that can attach your phone and your iPad. I had an attachment that would attach my iPad. It was a lot wider, and then I had an attachment that can attach my phone. This whole tripod that I got is from Amazon. It's from Amazon Basics, and I think it's below $15. Under $15 for a tripod. It's an effective tripod. Use it. Don't have any issues with it whatsoever. The next thing that's super important to so many people is backdrops. Now, you guys see me holding up this, but if you guys have been following my channel forever, you guys know I don't use either, you know, this sequiny backdrop, because I saw so many YouTubers have sequiny backdrops. I have to have a sequiny backdrop. I have to have this roll of paper and attach it to my wall, and I have to film up against this. I don't do that. No. I sit on my stairs and film because my audience wanted it. I filmed one video behind a sequiny background, and my subscribers were like, I like it better when you actually film on the stairs. And that was maybe 8 months ago, 9 months ago. And ever since then, I haven't stopped. Just find a spot in your house that is well lit and put up what you need to. Now, today, I just wanted to jazz things up. I put pillows back here. I put this IKEA flower, and I've turned this into a background. Just make sure your background doesn't have a lot going on. People are heavily distracted creatures. Don't have a whole bunch of junk going on in your background. Keep it very simple, but keep it cheap. These pillows I have in my house. These aren't stuff I bought for YouTube. These are just on my bed upstairs. This is a plant that I've been had. I didn't buy it specifically for my channel. These stairs came with the house. I paid my rent, so I'm getting stairs, and I'm going to utilize these stairs. So make sure you're utilizing, when you're starting out, when you're a beginner, you do not need that stuff. I don't use that. That was money wasted. That sequin background, I think I might have got it from Joann's Fabrics. That backdrop, I got it from Amazon. I'll link it down below because some people may need backdrops for their videos. I don't need a backdrop. I didn't feel comfortable filming in front of it. I feel comfortable talking to you guys right now on my steps. Like I said, subscribers are very highly distracted people. They want the least amount of stuff going on in your background, and that includes sounds. Keep your sound as concise as you can. Make sure you don't have anything going on in your background. You can't stop people from mowing their lawns or anything like that, and it's very much so tough for me in the summer months. Luckily, we're in the winter, so ain't nobody cutting no grass when I'm filming, but it's tough finding time when you don't have things going on outside, and this is my biggest pet peeve. A lot of people who know me know this is my biggest pet peeve. This is a fire detector. When that fire detector, even when you're not filming, in my own house, I cannot stand when the fire detector is making that beeping sound. That beep, you know, that every 3 seconds beep letting you know your batteries are low. I cannot stand that. It's like distraction in my own house. I can't keep it over. If like I go to sleep and it's on, I cannot wake up in the morning and it still be going. I have to find batteries. I have to replace the batteries in this. Make sure you don't have this going off. My big pet peeve to so many people is hearing this in the background, that beep, skirt. It sounds like skirt a little bit. You know what? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Make sure your sound is as clear as it can be to grow effectively. Sometimes you can't help it, but if you rent, you're a renter, like your landlord can change the batteries for you. I changed my own batteries. Like I was like, I'm not doing this. All it takes is regular batteries from the store. You get up, you change the batteries out, and you're good to go. But I took this off just to show you guys that this, having your sound as clear and distraction free as possible. Don't have kids running through the background. Hey, mommy, can I get some juice? It's a distraction. I know you have things going on in your life that is hard to distract from, but if you could can edit that stuff out, do your best to edit it out. Just make sure your background is clear, make sure your background noises are clear, and everything is good to go. Now, like I say, I like filming right here because I have that personal appeal with my audience, but also because it's the most well-lit area of my home. Like, I can't deny it. This is where all the light goes. My bedroom faces a tree, so I can't do anything in my bedroom and get the best lighting that I need to. My beauty room, if you guys know me, I have a whole room that I thought was going to be where I would film my YouTube videos, and it turned out it's not that well lit. I can't get natural lighting in there to save my life. But downstairs, facing my window, is a perfect place for lighting. Now, you would think, oh, you have lights behind you, don't you? Oh, no, no, no. So what you see right here is my door. It's wide open. What you see right here is this window. That is all I use. That window is providing all the light that you're seeing right now. That's what's able to bring me this content right now. Now, if you can't do this, and I admittedly so, I only film on Saturdays, and if it's a cloudy Saturday, sometimes my whole day is messed up because it's like, well, how do I do it? How do I accomplish it? Today happens to be a very sunny day, so I always am fingers crossed for a Saturday filming day where the sun is out. But if I don't have that, I can have my umbrella lighting. So I'll show you right now what kind of external lighting that I like to use, and this is it right now. So we have umbrella lights, we have a ring light, and we have another umbrella light. So to do a 3-point kind of lighting system, so I have my umbrella light, and these umbrella lights, it was a 3-piece set. I don't ever use the smaller one, but it comes with 3, and I believe it was under $60. I believe it was either $49.99 or $59.99. I will leave the price down below. The ring light was $99.99. I have these just in case that natural lighting, I can't get it from the window, but if I can, it's my ring light. But I would say 100%, if you can get natural lighting, try to strive for that. So yes, that is my main suggestion. I definitely love natural lighting. That's what I film 90% of my videos in. If I have to, and I'm very disappointed when I have to, I will use my artificial lighting. Now, if you're a beauty channel, if you're a beauty content creator, the lighting is very much so important to you, and the camera quality is very much so important to you. I don't think, and I see so many people who think that they can film, and let me do a filter right now. They think they can film in this kind of lighting and show you the products and like, oh man, I wish you guys could really see. I wish the vibrancy showed up. It's so tough to grow when your camera quality and your lighting are not on par with what's out there currently, just because we're oversaturated with so many beauty content creators out there whose quality is actually good, that sometimes your quality on your videos will be passed over, even if you're a beautifully done makeup artist, just because people can't see what you're doing. People want to see what you're doing. They want your lighting to be up there. They want to be able to say, oh, I know exactly what color she used, and be like, no, the colors all look the same. They're running together. I can't really see her look. So that's one thing I will give to a beauty content creator. Some other content creators right there, if you're motivational, if you're a cooking channel, if you're all this, if you vlog, lighting and all that, camera quality might not be the highest of things, but when you're in beauty, what you're selling is the look. You're selling your face, you're selling the end product, you're selling the end result. So people are going to tune in and expect to see a good presentation. If they don't see that, they're not going to subscribe. The last thing that I do budget friendly is I edit budget friendly. Now, I edit on an iPad. A lot of people know that about me. Some people think I actually probably have like a MacBook Pro. I ain't got no MacBook Pro, but I do have an iPad, and that's how I edit all my videos. Now, on my iPad is specifically for YouTube. So this isn't an iPad where I have fun and games on. Oh, no, no, no. I edit on this. Now, the editing apps that I use, and when I first started out for the first year, I used iMovie. So that's all I use. So that's why I didn't have any cool transitions. iMovie app on the iPad is very much so not detailed at all. It's very much so not intuitive. You don't get a lot of transitions. You don't get a lot of room to play around with it. And that's one thing that sucked. In my first year of filming, I was just like, I feel like I'm not on par with the other YouTubers who have cool transitions, cool things slide in, because I'm on iMovie. But when you're first starting out, you don't know if YouTube is something that you really want to pursue, like you really want to put your haul behind it, so you're gonna do what the free thing is. iMovie app is free, honey, so of course I was gonna utilize that. Now, about 3 months ago, I started using this app called Lumafusion, and I love this app. This app does cost though. It is about $20 in the Apple store, but it is intuitive. It's $20, but compared to me buying a MacBook Pro and then downloading like Final Cut Pro and all that, and it being a whole $1,000 ordeal, an iPad that I already have, a $20 app to edit my videos and to have cool transitions and to have it where it can pop up and actually say, oh, follow me on Instagram, and I'll have something that comes up, or follow me on Snapchat and it actually comes up. Is very much so intuitive. I didn't have that option with iMovie. Now I do actually have that option. And a $20 app, and I use on here, and that's how I edit my stuff. So I edit on a budget. I film on a budget. My lighting's on a budget. My backdrop's on a budget. Everything I do, Damilohun is on a budget. And it's not because I'm po, it's because why would I not want to do stuff on a budget? Child, I can put this money towards, I have real debts. I have student loan debt. I have car payment debt. I ain't got all the money in the world to be spending on YouTube, but I want to deliver good content and good quality to my viewers out there. So this is how I do things. This is my little Damilohun secret. I'm letting you guys know a little bit of something that goes on behind the scenes. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you have any questions about my filming setup, my lighting, and all that, if you're a beginning content creator and you just have any questions, let me know down below. Make sure you're following me on Instagram at Damilohun89. Make sure you're following me on Snapchat at MrLeah89, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
Tell me what you want to know. Me, I no go lose control. Bad man, I feel your flow. Wine, I'm slow.